So I'm here with Waterford Camogie manager Donal O'Rourke. Donal, I suppose an unusual way to finish last Saturday. I suppose thankfully, Nicole Welsh is recovering from her heavy concussion. What did you say to the players when you got them together before you left the reg last Saturday?
Well, yeah, look, Tomas, everything we asked the girls to do on Saturday, they done it, 100%. They were fantastic for the 55 minutes of normal time. We thought that they were absolutely excellent, and everything that we instructed them to do and asked them to do, they done it, which wouldn't surprise us. In fairness, they went right to the wire like they do the whole time. But look, we came into the dressing room afterwards and we said we had a 5-minute chat after, and the girls weren't disappointed. They were saying, right, whenever it has to come, we'll come and beat them again. If we want us to come up tomorrow morning, we'll come up tomorrow morning and do it. And that's the attitude that they have. And I suppose we set out and we said, look, girls, probably loads of people now will be saying, you're unlucky and things like that. And look, I said, put that out of your mind. And there's no doubt about it, they did that. And I said, you'll be getting everyone will be saying that, look, you were the next day and things like that. I said, look, none of that soft mentality, and none of that we won't have a crutch to lean on come Saturday against Dublin.
Is there anything that can be taken from incidents like that, Donal, where there's a serious injury on the field? Is there anything that the Camogie Association can take from that?
Well, the Camogie Association let themselves down, Tomas, to be honest with you, and more importantly left down Waterford and the Tipperary players. You saw with Patrick Bonner-Maher on Sunday, he was injured, he's serious cruciate ligament. He was off the pitch in 2 minutes. Do you know what I mean? It was just so professional, and the Camogie Association had the game, first and foremost, was out in the rag. I know it's the home ground, the home venue of Tipperary Camogie, but 15 minutes in the road isn't Thurles, and you're going to have facilities like that. You're going to have easy access of ambulances to come onto pitches and things like that. And the Camogie Association at this level, especially with it's such a high profile, and they need to have these structures in place, and they need to get it right at the top, and they have a lot of things to get right, in my opinion. But to have no ambulance at a game of that magnitude, any game really, Tomas, a championship, there should be someone on call, and something like this happens, and it was kind of, I suppose, the players were let down and the whole lot was let down, if you ask me.
Yeah, there's a huge level of physicality now coming in to Camogie as well. The hits are as big as they are in the men's senior inter-county game, Donal.
Oh, absolutely. The hits are, as you said, Tomas, the strength and condition has gone forward and the players have gone forward. They're hurling the amount of work they're put in, and there's no doubt about it that within Camogie there's a great game waiting to burst out, and the way everything has gone forward from the players' preparation, but the association has stood still, and that's just letting the players down. Now, to be fair, the referee did tell us before the game on Saturday that he was kind of on the QT, he was told to leave things flow, and that suited our style, because the girls are very aggressive, they work really hard, our work rate, our tempo is really high, and I suppose that's the way we're coaching them, and that we're playing on the edge, and that kind of suited us on Saturday.
Yeah, do you want to bring that high tempo again to here on Saturday against Dublin?
Oh, absolutely, Tomas. That's a given. That's a given. When you put on that jersey, that pride and that passion, and that's something we said from the first moment we came in here, and said we know who we're playing for and what we're representing, and the girls are just fantastic, and there's no soft mentality of people around the county might be saying just poor us. We're not looking at that, and we don't want any crutch for Saturday. Do you know what I mean? That's something within our county, that mentality. It's very, very soft. We go back to last year up in Limerick, Tomas, and Austin, the ball he caught in a yard from being over the line, and that soft mentality gets into players and say, with people around the county say, oh gee, we were robbed, we were hard done by. We went out the week after and didn't go well for us against Limerick up there. But look, Saturday we will absolutely 100%, that's a given, and whether the result be negative or positive, we won't be looking for a crutch and looking back to, we were robbed last Saturday. Certainly won't be the case in this setup.
Dublin got off to a good start against Meath first day out under new management as well. Frank Brown is the new banished door, and he has Mark Cooney and Philly McMahon in the backroom team. Have you seen any of their games so far, Donal?
Yeah, we would have kept a close eye on them during the course of the league, and we definitely would have been preparing for this, and we'd have a lot of work we would have done looking into the players and things like that. And yeah, new management there, big boots to fill. David Hurty gone, fantastic coach, fantastic hurling man, and he really brought Dublin to a very high level. So the lads have big boots to fill. But look, they had a good win. They got off to the start. I suppose they would have been kind of looking, as the Meath game is definitely a kind of a gimme 2 points. I suppose they would have been looking at it, and they're supposed to be waiting for us in the long grass, but they'll have to be.
How important is it to have a home advantage here in Welsh Park, the county ground, Donal?
Oh, fantastic. The girls are buzzing. We're in here training with the last 3 weeks, and they absolutely love it on the surface, and to play on your home soil, and it'll bring out it'll bring it out loud. We just hoping that on home soil here on Saturday that we get the support from the players or from the county that the players deserve, and we'll be looking for a big crowd. But they're absolutely buzzing. They love it. They love coming in here training, such wide open space, and the grass and the conditions are really well here. And I suppose when we look at last year, this time Tomas it was like a beach, as most pitches in the country were. But no, it is in some condition coming into Saturday.
And just a final one, Donal, looking at your own backroom team, I was looking through the list of personnel on the programme last Saturday. Do you feel you've kind of all bases covered behind the scenes so the girls can perform to their optimum when they're out in the field between the white lines?
Oh, definitely, Tomas, yeah. We have everything covered. There's everyone in our setup here, Tomas, is a role. And everyone just has their role. The players have their job to play and study the plays that we give them and things like that. I've my job to do. The goalkeeping coach is his job to do, and physios, and Shane O'Sullivan is with us, and sports science and things. And everyone has a role here, Tomas, and just do that role. That's the way we do it. And there's nothing left no stone left unturned for them. And look, they deserve the best, if you ask me.